Okay, let's look at this first algebraic one. We're meant to simplify this expression. Basically, what we want to do is just use order of operations and bring this negative 3/4 into everything. So let's see, this is 16 to the negative 3/4 on the top. This x to the negative 6 square root, well, square root is the same as the 1/2 exponent, so that'd be x to the negative 6 over 2. And then I'm going to raise that to the 3/4, to the negative 3/4. And then this is y cubed to the negative 3/4. So that's everything in the top, having the negative 3/4 brought through. I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom. X to the 7th, raised to the negative 3/4. And y to the negative 5th, raised to the negative 3/4. Now, if I raise an exponent to an exponent, that means I multiply those exponents together. I can simplify this one as well. 16 to the negative 3/4, well, that's like 16 to the 1/4. Raised to the negative 3. Let's see, this is x. If I multiply these together, I have negative 6 times negative 3 is positive 18 over 2 times 4 is 8, so 18 over 8. And y to the 3 times negative 3/4 is negative 9/4. On the bottom here, I've got x to the 7 times negative 3/4 is negative 21 over 4. And y to the negative 5 times negative 10 is 15. Negative 5 times negative 3 is 15 over 4. So now I've brought that negative 3/4 through. The last thing I need to do is simplify so that I don't have any negative exponents and get rid of this, or simplify this constant right here. Let's see, 16 to the 1/4 is the same as 2. So this is like 2 to the negative 3rd. I have an x to the 18 over 8. That's the same as x to the 9/4. And if I have a negative exponent down here, that's the same as a positive exponent on here. So that'd be times x to the 21 over 4. Over here I have y to the 15/4. And a negative exponent on the numerator is the same as a positive exponent on the denominator. So that's going to be times y to the 9/4. Okay, so we're almost finished with this. If I'm going to add, if I have to multiply two expressions, they have the same base and different exponents, then I add those exponents together. So as far as the x's go, I've got x to the 9/4, x to the 21/4, so I'm going to add those together. And I'm going to have x to the 30 over 4. Down here I'm going to have y to the 15/4 times y to the 9/4. If I add 15/4 plus 9/4, that's the same as 24/4. Now 2 to the negative 3rd, well, 2 to the 3rd is 8, but a negative 3rd would mean an 8 down here in the denominator. Finally, the last thing I can do is kind of simplify this expression. 30 over 4 could be the same as 15 over 2. And this 8 is fine. 24 over 4 is the same as 6. So here I've written this exact expression with simplifying everything without any negative exponents.